Hey there, this is Echo Rose with Northwest Soundcheck.
And we are Trip the Wire. I'm Dave, and this is.
I am Johnny.
All right, okay. So tell me a little bit about the band, like genre, how you guys met.
Sure. Our genre, we're kind of like a throwback to like 80s metal. Um, think like Scorpions, Iron Maiden, Sabbath, that kind of thing. Would you say so, Johnny?
I would agree with you.
Yeah.
You know,
And
being that we're of a certain age, we like to pull on our influences, and those are a lot of our main influences. UFO, Sabbath again, because Sabbath. You got to keep saying Sabbath many times over and
Oh,
over, because
absolutely.
Sabbath.
so this band came together about 5 years ago now. 5 years ago, yeah.
5 years.
Well, 4 years. It was during the pandemic, when we
Okay.
couldn't play any more gigs. I started getting back into writing music again. And I was just contacting different singers that I know and said, "Hey, I got this song. You want to try to put some lyrics down to it?" You would send the files back and forth, through the interwebs. And I reached out to Eve, and we put together a song that we really liked. And she's like, "Hey, you ever thought about putting a band together around this stuff?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's intriguing. We should do that." So um, she knew Johnny, got him involved. We went through a couple of different drummers along the way, but the guy we have now, Doug Peters, he's been with us now for a little over a year,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, we're gung ho, looking real good.
Right on. Okay, so what was the inspiration when you first started, and what is the inspiration now?
You know, for me, the inspiration was just something to do because I was just going crazy. I mean, if you remember, go back to that time, right? You were stuck in the house, you couldn't go anywhere. I mean, I was gigging pretty heavily at the time with some tribute bands and stuff. So I had a pretty, and all of a sudden it's like all that music is taken away, and what can you
Mm-hmm.
do? And it's like, oh, you know, I used to write a lot of music. Maybe I could do that again. So that was kind of the inspiration then. How about you, Johnny?
Oh, my inspiration has always been to annoy guitar players. So anytime I can get into a band to annoy guitar players, I'm there.
Right
And
on.
when I'm
My
in a
kind of
band,
energy.
yeah. And then when we're on stage together, my absolute goal and motivation is to annoy my bandmates.
I know you should see the other night. I'm just like, don't just get away from here. I'm trying to solo here. Just shut
And
up.
I'm just kind of looking over. It's like, hey, what notes are you hitting there, Dave? I can't see him. What's going on there?
That's awesome. So what would be your inspiration as of now?
Um, for me, it's just to keep the energy rolling. I mean, I think we got some pretty good momentum and energy going with this music. I mean, the fun thing was when we started playing out, the stuff off our first album, we were getting a lot of good response from people, and so that was really motivating and fun. And it's so for me, it's just just to keep that energy going and see how far we can take it. Keep creating and growing.
Awesome.
Yep. And hopefully entertaining people as we continue to write and delving deeper into our psyches of, getting our emotions out, the anger, the angst, the the love and the passions,
And
the
then
loneliness.
and then to get this guy off my back.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Okay, so what is your biggest goal for 2026? I
Probably
have
to
the hard
probably to have a
questions.
probably to have a goal, right?
Yeah.
Our
Is to
goal is
get
to
a
have a
goal.
goal. Um, I'd like to see this band reach out to some other markets. We're playing pretty heavily around the Seattle, Everett, Tacoma area. I'd like to see us push that a little further, get out to Portland, get over to Idaho, um, Montana, maybe
Okay.
soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, just
Play to new
play.
venues and new markets and people, and meet more people out there who enjoy some solid rock metal music.
Be like the Star Trek of bands. Go discover new worlds and
Boldly go where
boldly
many
go
bands have
where.
gone before.
Great reference. Love it. What has been your favorite venue as of now?
What's your favorite venue, Johnny?
Oh,
You
well,
know what you got to say.
well, what I want to say is probably Tony V's up in Everett. Uh,
Okay.
he's he's put a lot of money into the sound system and the lights. He's the the space is very welcoming to everyone. Um, he treats the bands well. He treats the clientele really well. Um, it's just a really great, fun place to play and perform, and that's why we chose Tony V's to have our album release party on March 7th.
Yeah, he's been really supportive, especially of this band. I mean, he's every time we go in there, he's got something nice to say.
Yeah,
You know,
he,
That's
so
always great.
yeah.
yeah. He's always pays attention. It's like, that new song you guys wrote. I like that one.
But that ballad sucks.
The-
Get it out of here.
The ballad you guys play, that's a room killer. Don't play your ballads anymore. It's like, yeah, but they're ballad. Don't play your ballads here. Okay, Tony, we won't play ballads except for our album release because we do have a couple ballads on the album.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
Speaking of the album, tell me a little bit about it.
It's round.
It's round. It's got a bunch of songs on it. We have 13 songs
Yeah,
coming out on this record.
Lucky 13.
So we started it with our first drummer. And about midway through, he decided that he didn't want to do this anymore. So,
He got sick of me.
yeah, he escaped. We let him go. So that kind of put a kibosh on things for a little while. So we got a new drummer up to speed. And then, but it was actually good because I think having that new body in the band really motivated us to create more music. I think we did what, 5 songs with Rico?
Yeah.
And we did like 8 songs with Doug? No, 7 songs with Doug, because one is just acoustic. It's a ballad. It's how many drums.
Yeah, because the singer and the
Yeah.
guitar player wanted the spotlight to themselves.
Yeah.
We don't want a rhythm section. We're just going to do this ourselves.
You know how they are.
Go away, bass player.
That's awesome. What was the spark that started this album?
Well, finishing the first album.
Um,
Because this is the second.
because we had and
I love the answers. These are great.
see, I told you he was sharp, right? He doesn't need any
Such a
rehearsal.
hoot.
um, yeah, finishing up that first one, and we go, you know what? Now we really learned a lot of things about how to go about making a record. So let's do it again, and this time let's not make the same mistakes we made on the first one.
Yeah, this time around, we made a whole new batch of
We
mistakes.
made a whole new batch of mistakes, yeah. But it's learning and growing.
This one was also, like, the first album was a lot of, hey, I already have this song. I already have this stuff. This album is more of collaborative. And, all right, I got this one little bit. Ooh, I got this little bit. Ooh, I got this little bit. And we just kind of started throwing riffs and ideas at each other. And I feel it was a lot more collaborative. A very, very strong representation of all of us.
Perfect. You actually just answered the next 2 questions I had. So
what a jerk I am. I'm sorry.
no, that's great. You intertwined them. It was fantastic. What song was the most challenging to create, and which one do you think you're more proud of?
There's a couple on that new record that really took a lot of time. One was Sting, would you say, which is a very it's like 6 minutes of changes and breaks and tempo changes, and so that one was pretty challenging.
Yeah.
But then there was also More No Time, which was
the moronic bass player came up with a bass line that really wasn't smart of him to do.
It was really hard to play.
It's really hard, yeah.
And then I made you take that bass line and then change it through different key changes, so you had to like really got to work out.
Hence that collaborative part of working on these songs as a group is like, oh, hey, Johnny, we're gonna do key changes. What? It's already hard. No, we're gonna make it harder. Oh, you jerk.
because what doesn't kill you will make you stronger,
or stupider.
and that applies to music as well as life.
And I just really
Right.
got dumber.
You got smarter.
And
You're never going to do that again, right?
I'm not that smart though. I do a lot of dumb stuff.
So what one would you say you're most proud of?
So I have to say that Sting, yeah, it's probably the most epic.
Yeah.
Um,
I obnoxiously, I'm more no time. That's probably where I'm pretty proud of.
but
And
you're proud of both of them.
even on the first part, or the first 5 songs with Rico, I'm. It's really hard to say which one's the most I have the most pride in. When Dave brings in something and I get to add to it, I get giddy with pride. It's like, oh look, I did something Dave's not saying don't do that anymore too. And then when I bring in a riff and Dave goes, yeah, okay, I'll work with it with like, Drown It in Red. It's like, oh, I got this thing, Dave. And he goes, all right, I guess I'll listen to it, I suppose, if I have to. And then he comes back and he's added so much to it that makes the song just amazing. It's really a source of excitement and, stroking the ego of each song has its own little thing of, hey, I'm really proud we did that. I'm really proud I put that in there. I'm really excited Dave brought that in. I'm really excited of the vocal melody Eve did. And oh my God, did you see that drum fill Doug did? Oh wow, that just makes it so cool. So it's really, I don't have children, but what I understand from parents is that you can't have a favorite child. So
what?
You seem so shocked.
I guess I owe a couple kids an apology.
Oh no. I love hearing the passion that you have about it. That's fantastic. If you could choose one thing, what would you want your fans to take away from this album?
the joy of music.
Because they can't take you away, right? We could have them take you away up to here.
Everyone tries to take me away. They're always like trying to put me in this cool jacket, but I can.
But then they take you. Then they wind up bringing you back.
And then they say, "Oh crap, bass player's back, son of a biscuit."
You're not all bad.
to get really what's that, existential or philosophical about it.
Someone's showing off his college degree.
Yeah, well, I paid a lot of money for it, right? I got to
right.
Use it once in a while.
That's expensive.
To just like with music, right? Hopefully you're putting like a little bit of joy or a little bit of love in the world, and for people to just pick up on that, listen to the music, immerse themselves in it, escape, what's going on right now around them, which, not to get political, but right now I think there's a lot to might want to get away from right now,
Yeah.
Your ex relationships,
or so just to give people a little place where they can go and escape and just enjoy life for a few minutes anyways.
I love that. So what's next after this album release?
The third album?
Well, first we got to play the shit out of this one for some shows and stuff.
I'm gonna play the son out of these songs,
and then we got to sell enough CDs that we can afford to go back in and do that third one, because we're already writing for that third one. So we got a lot of stuff already. Nothing finished yet, but we have a lot of stuff started. We're always, in fact, that's just what we were just that's what we were just doing before we were talking to you. We're working on the new song. So.
Love it. So is there anything else that you would like to add for your fans? Maybe a message or any shows coming up?
Well, we have our album release party coming up this Saturday, and that is what, March 7th
at Tony V's Garage in Everett, Washington.
And there's no excuse. You got to be
none.
There. But if you missed that, I could look at my calendar. I know we have another show coming up, so might as well plug that. I'm old, so I got to put my glasses on so I can read my calendar because it's so small. When is it? March 27th. March 27th. That's a Friday night. We're going to be with Rent the Sky at Aurora Borealis in Shoreline.
Isn't that Rent the Sky's album release party or
That is
something?
Rent the Sky's album release party as well.
We
Yeah.
have a theme going on for the month of March. We only play album release shows, ours and Rent the Sky's.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So yeah, those are our next two big shows. And so come out, see the band. If you like what you hear, buy the record. Even though this is a release, like we're not going to be, you're not going to be able to download the album on Spotify for a while yet. We're going to be releasing singles periodically over the next few months. So for right now, the only way you'll be able to get the whole album is either to buy it from the band at a gig, or you can go to our website. You can order it. We can mail you a CD, or you can download a CD and then you won't have to do anything.
So you need to go to tripthewire.com.
Yeah.
And then clickety clickety tappity tappity and input stuff and whatever's, and you can order yourself a CD. You can order yourself the full album download. You can even get some merch on there of like T-shirts, because spring's coming. You need some new shirts with Trip the Wire on it.
And we'll not tell your information to anybody.
That's good to put on there.
This is true.
Because we wouldn't know how.
Basically, I don't know how.
We're good at the music.
Yeah.
Well, he is. I just play bass.
You sell yourself short.
I'm short.
Oh my gosh. Do you have any other messages for your fans at all?
Don't hold me being in the band against the rest of the guys and the gal. It's a really great band. We have lots of fun, even if I'm in the band.
Again, you sell yourself short. You guys are all great.
Well, thank you.
No, the most important thing for us is people enjoy our music, and when they come out and see us, we put on a good show, and I really want them to have a fun time at the show. Come down front, throw up the horns, flip your hair around, throw stuff at the bass player because he's ugly. Give Dave all the praise for his amazing guitar solos. Stand in amazement when Eve hits those notes, and sit up against that sub for Doug's pounding bass drums. It's just come out and have fun.
That's perfect. All right, so this has been Trip the Wire with Northwest Soundcheck, and I am Echo Rose, and you all have a fantastic night.
Thank you.